Hello, my name is Sarrisa. I am with the Parkinson's Exercise and Wellness Center. And this is a Power Moves advanced workout. So at this point, you should be very familiar with all of your power moves. We are going to be practicing our floor exercises, our kneeling exercises, seated and standing. You do not need any weight equipment for this workout. You do need to have a comfortable place on the ground so that you can kneel on the ground comfortably or lay on the ground comfortably. If you have difficulty getting up from your chair, it may be helpful to have a chair that has handles on it or is a little bit higher. When we do our sit to stands, you can also add a little booster if you have a throw pillow or something that you can put on your chair. Just be careful that that is sturdy and stable so that you don't fall off of your chair while we're working today. We are going to start with a full body warm up standing. So we want to get the heart rate pumped up. We want to get our joints ready for our work today. It also helps us just prepare mentally for our exercise. I do encourage you to play some music so that you can keep yourself motivated on your side. On this side, it's going to be quiet. So we want to make sure that you can listen to what you enjoy and what inspires you to work out as hard as possible. All right, so without further ado, our warm-up set is reps of 20. So we're going to do 20 of all of our power moves. We are going to work quickly. We are going to work our knees, our elbows, our hips, our spine. We want to get everything warmed up and ready for our work today. All right, so let's get started with our power up. Here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3. And you can, of course, adjust this to your needs. 5. If I'm moving too quickly, just work at your pace. 8, 9, 10, really bend those knees. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We have our power rock, same side, 20 on our side. 1, 2, big stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, warming up that spine and shoulder. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, really bend that spine. 6, and reach that arm. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's alternate sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Big amplified movement. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We take our power steps laterally. I like to crisscross my arms, throw them open, and come back to center. We want to take that big step because we need to get that thigh and that hip warmed up. So take a big step, shift your weight, and pull back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice big step. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's go to the other side and go. 1, really bang in that knee and hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good, the body's getting nice and warm with our big muscle movers in our legs. We're gonna alternate sides for 20. Here we go. 1, come back to center. 2, back to center. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Don't forget those high turns. Make sure you're warming up that neck too. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice job. We're going to do our higher level of twist for our warm up for our spine. So instead of clapping the hand like you might be used to, we're going to let those hands pass each other and sweep behind. So I'd like for you to start hands wide. We're going to do our traditional twist, and then I want you to move that back hand away, bring it back and back to center. Okay, let's practice that just a time or two. So we're going to turn, let the back hand reach behind, come back and to the center. Now we make it happen nice and smooth. So it looks like this. 1, back to center. 2, center. 3, 4, I'm still twisting that hip. 5, looking behind me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, make you feel dizzy, so take your time. 13, 14, come back to center each time. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, back to center. All right, let's do the other side. Same thing, we want to close and then bring that back hand behind you and back. We go. 1, 2, twist that foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Back to center. Let's alternate for 20, and we're done with our warm up. Here's 1, center. 2, center. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't skimp out on your warm up. We want to get our bodies warm. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good, back to center. All right, we're coming down to the floor. I'm grabbing a second pad just to make sure that my knees are comfortable. And make sure your chair is out of your way but close by. We'll come to kneeling here in just a few. We're gonna start flat on the floor on your back, all right? So I'm assuming with this being an advanced class that you are familiar with all of our power moves, okay? So we're not gonna go too much into demo or description, but we are going to work on our power up. So our power up, we push the back of our head into the floor, and we think of lifting the middle part of our spine away from the floor, and we set it down. So we kind of push our tailbone in the back of our head, and we lift that middle part of our back away and set it down. We're just going to do 3 more. 3, set it down. 2, set it down. 1, and set it down. Good. Now we're going to take our hip bridge. So we're going to take our hip bridge up, squeeze it nice and high. We're squeezing from the bottom part of our body. We are not squeezing from our tummy or our back. We want to keep that right between our hips and our knees. We lower back down. Let's do 10. Here's 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really push the heels down into the ground. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and let's add on. We're going to step off the mat if you can. Do your hip bridge, 1 leg off the mat, bring it down and step it in. Step the other foot off the mat, hip bridge, bring it down and bring it in. Step wide, hip bridge, down, step in. Wide, hip bridge, down. All right, let's do 10. Here's 1, bridge and center. 2, bridge and center. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, 6, really squeeze up. 7, 8, just 2 more. 9, and 10. Good, come back to center, and we're going to add on. So when we get that leg wide, we're going to do our hip bridge, and then we're going to work on rocking up through those legs. We come right back down, bring that leg in, and switch sides. Hip bridge, and rock up, rock down, and bring it back to center. The arms are going to kind of be a little fluid, whatever feels right for you. So you might keep your arms short, you might keep them long. It really depends on how much effort you need to bring those abs up. All right, so let's step off the mat, hip bridge, come down, and rock up. Back down, hip, step, hip bridge, come down, rock up. You can use that arm on the floor for sure. Step, hip bridge, and rock up. Back to center. Step, hip bridge, rock up, and back to center. Step, bridge, rock up, working those abs on that sit up. Hip bridge, rock up, and back to center. Step, bridge, rock up, and back to center. We have just about 4 more. Just 2 more, 1 on each side. Back to center. Hip bridge, rock it up. I'm sliding all over my mat. And rock it up and lower it back down. Nice job. Okay, we've got our hips warmed up. We have our abs warmed up. We're going to roll it over to our tummy. So come on down to your tummy. My arms are kind of pulled in underneath my shoulders and my chest. And I'm going to work on my power up. We're coming up to our knees. So we're going to power up to those knees and right back down to the floor. Power up to your knees, right back down to the floor. We have 10. Let's go. 1, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to add on with our rock again. So this time, instead of our rock coming up towards our legs, our rock is going to go away from our legs. So we're going to do a right side, left side, bird dog, which is our power rock. in our hands and knees position. So our series is gonna look like this. We're gonna come down, up, bird dog, center, bird dog, center, down, up, bird dog, bird dog. All right, we have 10. Let's make it happen. Down, up, bird dog. That's 1. Down, up, bird dog. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and rest. Nice job. All right, we're gonna add our power step. Just like we did on our front, our step was to the side. Our step in this position is also going to be to the side. So I'm gonna think of stepping to the side of my mat. You can kind of turn that knee out a little bit if that helps you get a bigger step. It doesn't have to stay narrow. That can be really difficult. So if you need to turn that hip out a little bit, do that to get a better step. All right, so we're gonna step, let's do 10 on this leg. We're gonna take a little stretch in between just to get it ready. So step, and let's just rock forward and back. That's 1. Step, rock forward and back. 2, step, rock. 3, we'll just do 5, just for sake of time. 4, and let's switch legs. 1, use that little forward back to stretch, stretch. 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. All right, let's incorporate that into our series. So we have our push-up, bird dog, step, step. Looks like this. We push up, bird dog, step, and step. All right, let's do 10. Here we go. Down, up, bird dog, step. That's 1. Down, up, bird dog, step. That's 2. Down, up, bird dog, step. 3, 4. Come on, we're getting stronger here. 5, 6, almost done. 7, 3 more. Oh. Okay, if that happens, you should feel it right away. 8, because it won't feel as balanced. 9, last one. And 10. Good job. Let's walk our hands back. Sorry, rock our hips back. Give yourself a downward facing dog or child's pose. I don't do yoga. This is a child's pose. Catch your breath. And come on up. Let's just loosen our spine. Do a little wiggle wiggle through that rib cage. Kind of like a dog that's happy to see you wagging his tail. Good work. All right, we're gonna come off the floor. So we do need your chair for our next set. We're gonna move our blue pad because we're not gonna be putting our knees down, or the goal is to not put your knees down. So get that out of the way so it's not in your trip zone. So we're gonna start seated in our chair. We're gonna take our power up. We're gonna dive forward towards that chair and we're gonna sit up nice and tall. We're gonna do every other one, stay in your chair. The number 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, we are gonna stand up. So it looks like this. We're gonna do 1 seated, 1 standing, 1 seated, 1 standing, okay? That's gonna be our next 10. Here we go. 1. I did that opposite. 2, just follow me. Sorry about that. 3, sit up tall. 4, and stand up tall. 5, 6, 7, touching the floor to help me get out of that seat. 8, 9, and 10. And rest. Good. We're gonna walk it out, walk it in, do our sit, stand, okay? So hands come back to the floor. We're gonna walk it out to the top of your mat or your floor. Do not move your feet. Walk them back, sit, and stand. Now walk it out. Walk it out, walk it in, power up, power up. Walk it out, walk it in, power up, power up. Woohoo! This is 3. Power up, power up. Woohoo! Here's 4. Power up. Saying it loud. Nice job. 5. Power up, power up. Woohoo! 6. Power up, power up. Here's 7. Power up, power up. 8. Walk it out. 9, last one. Big sit, big stand, and rest. Nice work, those thighs should be getting tired. Okay, so instead of walking our hands forward, we're gonna take a power step forward. So the power step is essentially a front lunge, and we're gonna take that into a lunge. But we're gonna take a small step and then a big step. So we're gonna take our seated power, standing power, small step, big step, small step, big step, and then back to your chair. Do make sure that your chair is there. When you step away from your chair, there's a chance that you won't come back all the way that you started. So you want to make sure that that chair is there before you sit down again, okay? So we're going to slow this down a little bit to make sure we don't have a fall. So we do our seated power up, standing power up. Short, big, short. That's 1. Find your chair, power up seated, power up stand, short, big, short, big. They should look different. Seated power up, standing power up, short, big, short, big. I think that's 4. Seated power up, standing power up, short, big, short, big. Halfway. Seated power up, power stand, short, big, short, big. Back to your chair. Seated power up, power stand, short, big, short, big. Back to your seat. Seated power up, power stand. I think this is 8. I'm not positive, so we're just going to do 2 more. Big. Seated power up, power stand. 9. And 9. And last one, seated power up, standing power up, little, big, little, and big. Good. Back to your seat, catch your breath. Nice job. All right, we're gonna work our lateral steps now. So we're gonna start on our chair, standing with our hands on the chair. So we're gonna do our bent knees to standing. So we're just gonna keep working those knee strength exercises. So try to bend to 90 degrees-ish. Push those legs straight, bend, push those legs straight. Little core work here, little bit of leg work. 9, last one. Okay, all right. So how are we gonna do our power step here to the side? So we're gonna work on our power up. From here, you're gonna push off the chair, power up. We're gonna take a little step, big step, and back to center. Power up, little step, big step, and back to center. Power up, little, big. Power up, little, big step. Touch the chair, stand up tall. Little step, big step. Touch, stand, little, big. Here's 7. Here's 8. Little, big. Here's 9. We're priming this for a bigger set here. Last one. Stand. And 10. Good work. All right. We're gonna put those together. Okay. So we're gonna do our walkout. Walk in, side step, little, little, big, big, and then forward step, little, little, big, big, and then sit down. Okay, so we're gonna dive forward, walk out like we did before, walk back in, seated power up, standing power up. Now we go little, big, little, big, now front, little, big, back, little, and big, and have a seat. Walk it out. Walk it in. Seated power up. Standing side step. And big. Side step. And big. Forward step. Forward. Big. Forward. Big. Back to your chair. Walk it out. Walk it in. Seated power up. Standing power up. Side. Big step. Little step. Big step. Little step. Big step. They should look so different. We have one more to make 5. Walk it out. Walk it in. Seated power up. Standing power up. Little. Big. Little. Big. Forward step. Little. Big. Last one. Little. And big. Back to center. Shake it out. We're going to take a short water break. So use this time to get some water. Bring that heart rate down a little bit. We're going to move into our twists and some balance work for our next few minutes. All right, grab some water. All right. We'll take a few more seconds. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. Let those legs loosen up a little bit, especially before we do balance. So twists are really the movements we haven't worked a whole lot yet. We've done a lot of steps forward and back, a lot of lateral steps, a lot of power ups, and quite a few power rocks with our bird dogs, and so on. So twist is really what's last and next. We are going to stay standing, but we are going to twist in multiple planes. So we're going to twist low, middle, and high. So we're going to start on this side, whatever the side is for you. I want your feet wider than your hips. And we're going to think about twisting low, twist middle, and twist high. Okay, does that make sense? I hope it does. We are going to add, every other one is going to be a squat. Okay, so we twist low, squat, twist middle, squat, twist high, squat, low, squat, middle, squat, high. Balance is a challenge here. If you're moving too quickly and losing your balance, slow down, okay? So let's keep going on this side. Low, squat, middle, squat, high, squat, low, middle, high. 2 more for 5. Low, middle, high. Last one. Low. Get that squat in the middle. Middle, high. Good. Rest. If you're at home and you have weights, you can add weights to these workouts. We are just trying to keep them super simple. But if you have some light hand weights, adding those to this workout will make it much, much, much more intense. All right, let's go to the other side. We start slow. No squat. Just twisting. Low. Middle. High. Low. Middle. High. One more time, and then we'll add the squat. Low. Middle. High. All right, let's add the squat in between. Low, squat, middle, squat, high, squat. 2. 3. 4. And last one. Low, middle, and high. Rest. All right, we have our left side, right side. So we're going to slip, sweep, squat, sweep, sweep, squat, twist, twist, squat. We have 5. Ready? Let's go. Sweep, low, big squat. Middle, middle, big squat. Reach, reach, big. Down, squat, middle, squat, high, squat, down, squat, middle, squat, high. This is 3, down. Forgot my squat, sorry. I owe you a squat. Squat, high, high, squat. That's 4, down. Squat, middle. Squat, high, squat. And last one. Squat, middle, squat, high, and squat. Good. There's the squat that I owe you. All right, we've done all our power moves with our body weight exercises. We're going to move into balance. So if you need a chair, if you need to pull something in to help support your balance, I want you to do that now. I will show both with the support and without the support. So we're going to start with our forward balance activities. So meaning that our body is going to move to the front of our body for our balance. I don't need the chair, so I'm going to step back a little bit. But we're going to start with just a single leg march and hold. Single leg march and hold. March and hold. Really feel what your feet are doing in your shoes. Okay, spread those toes out. If you're using the chair, you can be here. We're also working our abdominals here. Okay, all right, let's make this a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna add an upper body. So we're gonna march and lift, march and lift. Eight, two more. 9 and 10. Nice work. Good job. That's our strongest place. So strongest place for balance is in the front. All right, let's move to the side. So for the side, we're going to work on lifting that leg to the side and bring it back. I don't want you to bring your feet fully back together. It's hard to start your balance from there. So keep some distance in between those feet, even when you come back down. All right, so let's lift side and center. Side, weight shift, side. Feel those muscles that we worked today. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's add our upper body. So it's going to be opposite side arm is going to reach up and counterbalance. So I'm going to start with this leg lifted, this arm up. Reset, lift, reset. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good, rest on. Shake it out. Your legs might be getting tired. We move to the back. So we're gonna do 2 different phases here on the back. So we're gonna start by just lifting our heel. So this is not a front lift. The legs stay essentially straight, but we lift our heel, we balance and bring it down. Lift your heel and bring it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, notice my weight shift as I'm moving from side to side. 7, 8, 9. Okay, now that we know where our back side is, we're gonna lift a leg and we're gonna lift our opposite arm. That should be same arm. This is the weird thing about backwards, is it's actually the same side. Lift and hold. If you need the chair, use the chair. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it back. Nice job. We're gonna come up on our tiptoes and balance on our tippy toes and set them down. Tippy toes and set them down. 3, 4, keep your shoulders down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, we add our arms. So we reach those arms up and down. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, 5, good work. 6, think of going straight up to the sky and straight down. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest. All right, y'all, we have 10 minutes. We are gonna blast our bodies for the last 10 minutes. We just cooled down on purpose because we're gonna take all body weight exercises, 10 reps for 5 exercises. And we're gonna repeat twice. Okay, then we're done. We'll cool down on the mat. So come on down to the mat. We're gonna do 10 push-ups, modified or full. We're gonna take our 10 power steps to power up, full. We're gonna come up and we're gonna do our sit to stands. I put my chair up Sit to stand, single leg, 10 on each side. And then we have our, Turkish get up, 10 on each side. So it's just 4 exercises. Thank goodness, because these are tough ones. All right, come on down. Knees or toes for your push-up. We have 10. I want you to work quickly and powerfully. All right, take a nice deep breath before we start. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power step to power up. 1, and back. 2, back. 3, back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To your chair. We have our single leg stand-ups. So you can do this 2 ways. You can kick one leg out. I need you right on the edge of your seat. So you can stand up. 1, back down. 2, back down. 3, you can lift that foot if you can. 5, 6, 7, be careful here. 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Switch legs. You can kickstand or lift. 1, back to your chair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lying softly, 9, and 10. Back to the floor. We have our Turkish get up. We're gonna kick one leg to the side, keep one leg bent. Same side that is bent goes over your head. You're gonna sit up and reach and back down. You can also use your elbow if you need. All right, here's 1, 2, adding weight to this makes it much harder. 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, move your body. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch your legs. Switch your arms. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Roll it over. Second round, last round. 10 push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power step. 1, and switch. 2, and switch. 3, and switch. 4, big steps to the side. So you can take those hands off confidently. 6, 7, 8, come on, 9, and 10. To your chair for your single leg stands. Kick a leg out, push through that other foot and stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Switch legs. 1, and balance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, get tall at the top, please. 7, don't be just half getting up. 8, get yourself all the way up, nail the landing. 9 and 10. Back to the floor. Turkish get-ups. Keep one leg straight, keep the other leg bent. Bent leg arm comes up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and switch legs. Last 10 reps, you guys. We got this. Arm overhead, rock it up. 1, 2, 3, use momentum. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Stay seated. Bring those feet in, grab those knees, roll down to your back, pull those knees in and stretch that low back. We're done. We're gonna take just 2 minutes to cool down. And then you guys are on with your day. Nice work. Thanks for joining me. All right, sit those feet down, bring those arms out to the side. I just want you to let those knees drop side to side. Oh, take some breaths, bringing that respiratory rate down a little bit. Let that dopamine get released into your brain. Made it. Good. Now hold the legs where they are. Bring those arms, twist across, reach and stretch that back. Reach and stretch the back. Try to keep those feet planted on the floor. Hopefully you're a little sweaty. Hopefully you're still breathing a little bit. Really got that heart rate up. All right, we're just gonna let that head rest on the ground. I just want you to look side to side. Loosen up your neck. Eyes are closed. You're just kind of rocking that head side to side. Bring your arms over your head and let's extend those legs straight out. Big stretch, reaching the toes and hands away from each other. Fill your lungs with air. Inhale. Exhale, blow it out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Good, let's bring those knees in. We're just gonna rock ourselves up. Come to the center. Bring the soles of the feet together, sit up nice and tall. We're just gonna bounce butterfly wings. Stick one leg straight out, keep one leg bent. You look like a 4 right now. If you look down, you look like a number 4. Reach forward towards that foot. Part of my sniffles. Sweat through my nose, switch legs. Reach forward towards that foot. And release. All right, we're gonna make our way up to the stand. If you have your chair and you need it, go ahead and come up. Have a seat. Crisscross your ankle over your knee. Sit up nice and tall, stretching out that hip. And lean forward a little bit. And release, switch sides. And move forward. And rest. All right. That was our day today. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale down. Give yourself a high five. Nice job. Good work. That's from me to you. All right. Have a wonderful day.